I had done $20,000 in 1 month, and my merchant account froze. And when I mean froze, I mean they locked up my money for 90 days. Like, that was my money. That's what I had in there. And bam, it was done. It was locked up. Could you imagine if you had made $20,000 and was not able to get access to it because your account froze? And that was like your money that you were living in your car. At the time, that's what was happening for me. It really made me stop believing in what I was doing, right? Could you imagine? Like, I would never, ever want to recommend something that could hurt other people like that and have them have that same experience. It's just something that, like, I could not do. And that's when I knew, like, everything changed for me. And it was a point where I took my business and we completely pivoted it. And that's when Chad and I got together. It was just absolute perfect timing. But it literally got to the point where I sent Chad my last $6 so we could both eat dinner. It was kind of embarrassing to admit that, but it was a cute date looking back. It's something I'll never forget, is the splitting the sub with him. So typically normal people, I do like quote normal people, probably would have been worried at this point, right? You guys probably even yourselves are like, geez, what the? Of course, we are not normal, because we know the secret skill that once you know, my friends, like, the ups and downs of life will happen. It's the roller coaster of life, and nobody is exempt from the ride, right? However, when you have a skill that will work over and over and allow you to make money on demand over and over for the rest of your life, then what would that be like? So that skill is how to leverage automated systems, be able to build rapport with people, and really establish a relationship with them. And if you use systems to do that and yourself, you can do the whole thing on autopilot. I mean, you still got to be in it, right? You're not going to, that's what's so important, is you. So how did we do this, right? Well, I'll tell you what, we got super creative, let me tell you. And that month we made $15,559.01 getting started. So here are our numbers. We did, like, our proof, so to speak. We stayed super consistent with what we did. We were getting new clients. We were breaking records. This is one of our highest months that we did. It's been amazing, right? We're going to share with you exactly how we did all of this in just a bit. So let me tell you where it all got started, though. It's actually really funny. It started with a question from one of Chad's friends. He called him up and he's like, dude, can you give me solar leads? And Chad gave me this look like, can you do Facebook ads? I'm like, yeah, I've done Facebook ads. I've dabbled in some e-commerce. I knew the basics, but I knew it was time to really get mastered into the Facebook ad world. So that's exactly what I did. I watched every training that I could get a hold of. Like, guys, I'm a beast mode on kind of person. When I've got it, I got it. I'm like, I will stay up till 5 o'clock in the morning if I need to get what I need done. So I watched every training I could get a hold of. That campaign, we spent $508.25 in ad spend. And we made our first client over $10,000 with just 2 signed contracts. So you can see here how much I think it's over here, how much we spent, and then it's 2 contracts here. So we knew when we did that, like, we were in business. And literally our clients, they were hair restoration people, they were relationship coaches, they were gutter cleaners, they were knee pain doctors, they were jewelers, they were construction consultants, financial coaches, online services, health coaches, franchise consultants. So as you can see, there were a whole bunch of different types of people. Like, we were really good at getting high-ticket clients. Like, here's some of our payments. We, of course, block some out for privacy reasons, but these are payments that have come through our PayPal. Ooh, and we had them for us, and we had them for our clients. And what it did was really bring us to an epiphany that, seriously, this was so much more than just Facebook ads. In fact, I still to this day, like, people tried to call me a guru. I'm like, please do not call me a Facebook ad guru. I am not a Facebook ad guru. I know the basics and I know what works, and I know that you can keep it simple and do it in a way that's simple, and that's what I know, right? And I can show what's simple and what works. Is that okay with you guys? Because ultimately it's a lot more than just Facebook ads. In fact, that's just an itty bitty piece, right? When with each new client that we worked with, we realized that we really started having a solid method down that we've been implementing in our own business between Chad and I for years now. Excuse me, I don't know why I don't have a picture. I'm kind of like bothered.
No, it's me. I don't have a picture.
So I do have a picture?
You're good.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm wondering, I'm like, why is that there? Anyways, so we learned that as we started working with all of these different businesses, we learned that this worked really well with the coaches, with consultants. I really, really love, like, you get to choose who you get to work with, right? We have a whole story of why we work with the spiritual entrepreneurs, the people, the impact-driven entrepreneurs, the coaches, the ones who are out there to really impact people's lives. That has a story of its own. The beautiful thing about having a business is you get to work with the people that really light you up. And I'll say that that's really important to us, especially because we worked with so many clients that we really got who we love to work with and where our impact was, right? If you went through the perfect triangle in one of our previous trainings, then you know exactly what we're talking about. But this is how the disruption method was born, guys, was being able to put this together. So ultimately, what is the disruption method? Well, it's creating a disruption in your news feeds. Right? It's creating a disruption in your thought patterns. It's creating disruption in your prospects' buying behaviors. It's creating a disruption, like by the time that you get on the phone with your prospects, they feel like they already know you because you've given them so much. We're going to show you exactly how to implement that. Like, we noticed something really interesting when we started implementing this for our clients, like, and doing this. Like, people wanted to hire us, right? But even more, they wanted to learn how we were getting all of our clients. And they wanted to know how that they could do it, right? So it's really interesting how that happened, where people were like, dude, how are you doing all of this? So up until then, ultimately what we were doing is we were doing completely done-for-you services that were ranging up to $30,000 per system. Yes, you heard that right. So, however, more and more people came to us, and they were like, please show us how to do this, right? So we decided to create a course, and we opened it up to just a small beta group to work with over 8 weeks, just so we could get all the tweaks out and everything. So we ran a few ads, and this is what happened. So what we did is right here, you can see $152.36. The course, it was broken up, right? Because we did say course sales and coaching clients. So this was our volume of sales. Oh, here's even what else happened. Oh, how come, where's the other one?
I don't know. Did it get cut up?
Or is this up here?
This is that's
Got it. It's two. I'm like, hold up. I am a woman of my word, and I'm going to show you guys. Got it. So what this was our sales and our course, and what happened was the upsales of how we talk about being able to use your course to get the high-paying clients. This was the upsell of the people who wanted to then work on a more intimate level. So it's so powerful to have a course or a program to start and then launch better, right? We'll go through more of that. But even better, this is pretty awesome stuff, right? Here's what else happened. So this is Julie. I've known Julie for years now online. She became one of our beta students. She came in, she said, hey guys, I just finished watching Setting Up Your First Facebook Ad. Wow, great information. It's super easily laid out to follow. You definitely make it look easy. Thanks, Holly. Another testimonial came in. I just had an amazing call with Chad, and I want to give him a big shout out. Chad was so helpful in helping me understand the different businesses and adjusting what you should charge depending on the business that you're in, knowing the right questions to ask, and basically just moving forward to a life of freedom. Chad was instrumental in helping me calm my nerves about getting out there and making this happen. This training is so valuable and the most amazing thing I have ever been a part of. Thank you, Chad and Holly. I was Holly Green back then. First ad has been posted today with confidence. So the cool thing is people were getting results. Here's another one. Going through modules, placing my first Facebook ad. Wow, I've been doing so many wrong things because I had no clue what the hell I was doing. This is first class lifetime value. I appreciate you, Holly, and the patience to explain and the amount of effort that went into putting this particular module together. My head hurts. I'm excited. Never will I place an ad again the dumb old-fashioned way. So that was super. I love seeing people get results and like really going after things. It's truly probably one of my favorite things. So on that note, would you guys like to learn the 3 easy things that we did to launch this and how you can implement them today? Are you able to look at the comments? Are we getting some?
Yeah, totally. I've been chatting with everybody.
Awesome. See how I love.
Who's getting value from this? I need some comments. I love Sandra and Jedi and Clarence and let's see if
I want
anybody
in on the
else is
conversation too. So good stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool.
Who else is here? Christopher is here. What up?
What's up, Christopher? So guys, I want you to imagine for a moment with me. Let's like close our eyes and just imagine what life would be like when you wake up to see sales that have come in while you were sleeping. I like to call this morning breath money, and to be honest, this is my favorite kind of money. I don't think I'll ever get tired of it, and to be even more honest, I don't even care if it's $7 or $1,000 or $5,000. I just love getting morning breath money. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced before, but it's truly like, it's just fun. So imagine what your life would be like, right, if you have all the correct systems that are working for you, right? And then what it would take for you to scale up would be as easy as just like clicking a button, right? You can scale your business, you'd be able to increase your revenue and really reach your income goals. Imagine what your life would be like if you had a simple strategy in place that's unique for your business, right? So you can build what really matters for you. Well, really what matters for everyone in business, which is relationships. That's ultimately time-tested, never failed, best way to do business is through relationships. Can I get an amen? So I also want you guys to imagine what your life will be like when the people who go through your course are super excited and they start getting results and they want to get into your higher paying programs. And they want to work more intimately with you. Like there's so many different levels of excitement of watching people go through transformation. And then like, can you imagine what that would be like?
Clarence says, amen, sister.
Amen. Awesome. Like it's working with the people that really light you up and really get you excited, right? This is the truly life-changing stuff. Right? That's exactly what happened to us. Here's a few pictures of us. We've been able to go. We like it warm. We prefer warm. We're currently in Michigan now, but we just like to take off and go have our romantic adventures and maybe not so romantic, but totally adventurous adventures. But just to have the freedom to be able to do that I just felt blessed. So I know that you're probably squirming at the edge of your seat, right? You're probably like ready for us. Come on, Ollie, give it all step by step. I really, really want you guys to take these next steps seriously. Oh, what'd I do? Okay, nothing. So these are just a couple of people who are used what we're about to show you. Yeah. So Amber is an incredible human being. Here's what she had to say. From week 1 to now week 9, I have taken my client from healthy to one badass fit power machine. From diet changes and workout adjustments to complete mindset overhaul, my client now knows she's completely unstoppable. She even became a first form athlete this week. So originally I wrote her a meal plan and gave her some pointers toward her goal. But after implementing the strategies I have learned from Chad and Holly, I now have an annually signed contract with an agreement to do marketing for me. Guys, listen to Chad and Holly. They will empower you as an entrepreneur. I have learned how to negotiate much larger big ticket deals and gain tons of confidence in doing so. And I know exactly how to target my ideal client. That is freaking awesome. I love hearing that stuff. So here's another one that is one of my favorites. So now riddle me this. How does a stay-at-home mother, not at all confident in her grant writing ability, who has been out of the workforce for more than 4 years, between feedings, baths, potty training, diaper trainings, get 3 very willing clients desperate for her grant writing skills in less than a week? Jesus and Chad and Holly Oxted. That's pretty awesome, right? It just really.
Isn't it so awesome? Like, wouldn't you love to have your clients? Actually, Nia just sent us shirts.
Yeah, she did.
Do you want to talk about the shirts?
No, go ahead.
So Nia sent us shirts that says, what?
Said, I made a difference in Nia's life.
I made a difference in Nia's life, and on the back it says, so I sent her this shirt, or I sent them this shirt.
Yeah, so they know it or something like that.
So they know it. Yeah, they're so awesome. I was
brought me to tears.
So comfy too. But isn't that amazing? Wouldn't you want to be able to attract such amazing clients that when you got results with them, they sent you a shirt?
Yeah, totally. So guys, I do have to say though, results are not typical. These are all the disclaimers, and we don't guarantee everything, and like, we're going to share what continues to work with us, like, to this day, right? But the truth is that we're just not typical people, right? I love this, like, Supergirl. And that's just how it is, right? So it's not saying that it's impossible. We're saying that to get this, like, you don't want it as bad as you can breathe. Like, you're in it to win it. Let's do this, right? How many of you guys are in it to win it? Like, you are not typical. Like, let's do this. I want to see where my peeps are. So let me know in the comments, and you let me know, because I know there's a little bit
Who's not average?
So facts seem to show.
Sandra says in it to win it.
In it to win it. Awesome. So I asked because facts seem to show that the average person who just attends free trainings just don't get results. So I know that you guys are not average, and you can go above and beyond. But regardless, either way, whatever, it's all good, because I love you and I honor you where you are. Right? We are happy to share with you for free, totally, exactly what we're doing and what's working for us. So I will say, though, this is not for any lazy, scammy, Ponzi kind of people. So if that's you and that's what you're looking for, this isn't your webinar. You can click off it. Thank you. Lots of love to you. This just isn't the place. So what we're going to cover now is step 1. We're going to cover the number 1 thing that you need to be able to leverage to authentically attract your high-paying clients to you, and how you can really start creating a movement within your niche to build a momentum. Oop, I don't know why I did that. And step 2 is this little-known secret method that attracts your perfect people to buy your course and to join your programs like clockwork without paying a ton for ads. And in step 3, we're going to show you how to leverage systems so you can sell your course on autopilot, make a larger impact, and have automated income. Does that sound cool? Are you guys ready? So, step 1, let's start there. The number 1 thing that you need to be able to leverage and really authentically attract high-paying clients, and how you can start creating a movement within your niche to build momentum. When I say authentically, right, I hear a lot of people using the word authentic nowadays. When I say authentically, I mean you, right? The message that you have in this world can only be delivered by you and how you do it, right? So I want you to be real of who you are, because that's what's going to bring the people to you, right? People are just going to be like, yes, 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 that, right? To you only when you're like really your true self. It's been really powerful. And then when you can get your true self and create a community around your true self type people, that's really when magic happens. Now, as you can see, we've done this a few times, so we've learned to see what works and what doesn't work and what works best. And I'll tell you what works best is just really being authentic, right? So this works, I will say, like the UK Home Extension Forum for construction and that kind of stuff. It just works. People want to be a part of communities. It's just how it is. It's part of the human nature, right? And if you can have a community of people that are like rounded together for like, and have those same authentic passions that you do, like game on. Those are your people for life, right? Here, Lizzie, she's amazing. I'm sure she'll be watching this at some point. Lizzie, thank you. I appreciate you. She's like, oh yeah, bells and whistles. I love your post, Holly. I'm here for life, right? And Dean Galloway, my favorite mermaid. If you see my cover, it's got a mermaid. It's got a mermaid. I'm the mermaid on my cover. I love mermaids, and my followers know it. It's part of me and my authentic self, right? So shine that for you, and communities and having your own people are powerful. So here's the truth. Like I said, people just want to be a part of something, right? So if you have a community and you add value to them, you start creating challenges for them, you be engaging with them, and you really focus on giving and staying consistent within your groups, and the natural result is going to be trust and rapport with your people. Because the truth is, you can't just build a community blindly with no strategy. And I think that's a lot of the misconceptions that are out there. Like, oh yeah, group, I can do that. I got this. I'll go make a group, right? But then there's different elements. Do you have your group set up to really attract people to you? Are you setting them up to learn like some of their pain points? Are you setting it up to be able to build your list, right? There's different ways if you don't have the strategy, right? You've got to have the strategy behind this. And this is where step 2 comes in. This is the little known secret method that attracts your perfect people to you to buy your course and join your programs like clockwork, and you don't have to pay a ton of ads. Is this cool? You guys, are we getting good stuff?
Oh yeah, just talk from Sandra here.
Awesome. Next tab. Okay, what's going on? I'm going the wrong way. Keeping you guys awake.
Take a shot.
All right, so the secret method that we talked about, we mentioned it earlier, is the disruption method. So let me break down the disruption method for you. If you don't have a pen and paper, the stuff is amazing. It's going to blow your mind away, and going to be like a, right? So the disruption method takes your funnel, right? I guess real quick, I want to go through funnel. If you're not familiar with what a funnel is, I know that there's some people that when they hear funnel, they get like, right? So a funnel is simply something that collects email addresses. You give them value, you put them on your list, and you're then able to remarket to them, whether like through an autoresponder series, like they're on your list. That's your traffic. Those are your people. It's about like building a list is really, really important. And in order to build your list, you need a funnel, right? It doesn't have to be technical challenging at all. So I want you to just put that all to the side, but I just wanted to explain what a funnel is, because I think people get a little like mumbo jumboed by like funnel, right? So don't get over, like, it doesn't have to be tech at all. It's just a process that you use to be able to build a list, right? So ultimately, the disruption method takes your funnel that you're building your list with and your traffic strategies and really puts them into 3 different categories. Now, let me ask you, are any of you guys, have you been in sales for a little bit? Even if you haven't been in sales, you've probably heard this for ages upon ages, like your cold market and your hot market, right? Like we have the different, on offline, you have the cold calling, people have no idea who you are, right? These are the like, I don't know you, you don't know me. Well, when you're online, there's the same thing, right? There's people out there like, I don't know you. This is your cold traffic. This is what you want to refer to this as, right? These are the people that don't know you. There's no reason, if you sent them to like, hey, join my list, they're gonna be like, I don't know you, why should I? Right? You gotta be able to give them something. Now, your warm market, these are the people that have seen you around, right? Maybe they have your lead magnet, they're on your list now, they're in your community, they've liked some of your posts, maybe they've gone to a live or 2, right? They're like getting to be like, all right, you're cool, I like you, right? Those are your warm people. You guys get where I'm going here? And your hot market, these are the people, they went to your webinar, they're in your group, like every live you do, they're there. They're commenting, they're liking, they're so close. They're like, come on, let's go, let's do this, right? So wouldn't it make sense if you knew, if there's always been, always will be, a cold market, a warm market, and a hot market? Wouldn't it make sense for you to have 3 different messages to each one of those markets. So you're always building rapport with cold traffic. And as you're bringing them in, you then have something to bring them in as the people that know you, right? And then the people that get to know you that haven't made the decision yet, where it's in the follow-up, you have a separate message for them. Can you guys see how powerful that could be for your business? When you're speaking, a lot of times what marketers will do is they'll just like shotgun you straight to a webinar, or like, you don't know me, I don't know you, here's my stuff, go buy it. And what I found is that it can work, right? And we'll talk about that a bit. Like, it can work. The cost per client is going to go like skyrocket up. And really what I found, like, that intimacy, that relationship with people, it like lessens almost. Because if you're not really at where, like, think about it as like any kind of relationship. If you're not where that person is at with them, like, you're not with them, period. Right? So it makes sense to break this down into 3 different messages. So does that make sense to everybody? You guys getting some good value from this? So ultimately, this is what we did. Our ad spend was focused on building our group. That's where the $152 went. It was to build our group. Okay, so here it is, $152 went in, simple ad to go in and build the group. So once you understand that you need different for your audience, then you can put it all together, right? So this is where you leverage the systems so that you can be able to sell your course on autopilot and really make a larger impact and have an automated system. Is this good?
Yeah, totally.
Perfect. Chad's in the comments. I can't read them all, but I'm excited. I'm glad that there's a conversation going. So let's talk about leveraging systems to get those different messages, how to put them all together, how to make this all work, okay? So the easiest and the most effective way to create any kind of online system is through a funnel. Okay, so funnels are much more powerful than websites because they take people through a step-by-step process. So a lot of times people are like, oh, I need a web page. Well, probably be a lot better with a funnel because you're building a list. So what happens when you go to a web page, you have to hope that they're getting the right information from you, and then that you hope that they join your newsletter, or you hope that they come back and see you and contact you. You hope that they buy from you, right? That's a lot of hoping to be putting your business dependent on it, right? Why not have them they go to your sales funnel, they get a free value piece, like a lead magnet of some sort, and then you can then bring them through a process to slowly introduce you, warm them up to you, and then you can offer them whatever it is that you offer. Does that sound like a lot much better, or what? You guys loving this? So this is what a typical high-ticket coaching funnel looks like. I've built a lot of them. I've been a part of a lot of them. I've seen them out there. This is what it looks like. So they take an ad, like go to a Facebook ad. Then they take that Facebook ad and they run it to the landing page. After someone opts in through the landing page, they go to the thank you page. I want to talk slow because I know that this could be, if you're new to this world, you might be thinking like, oh my goodness. But I want you to take this in as this is going to grow your business, and taking the time to learn this is going to allow you to leverage and give you a skill that you can use for your life, right? So this is really, really powerful stuff, and I get that it can be a little like at first, but I want you to just take the and like move it to the side right now, and I'll talk slow because I like to keep things simple. So once they go, so they're going to go to your landing page, opt in, go to the thank you page. There's an application. The application goes to a call, and then the call books, right? This is typically how the thing goes. You just run it to cold traffic, pow, bam, money in the bank. So I will say this works, right? I ain't gonna lie. I've seen it work. It works. People are using it. And I found that when we use the disruption method, it just works better. Like I call it the heck yeah funnel for those that get offended by the F word. But for those of you that don't, it's like the fuck yeah funnel. By the time you get people on the phone, like you've given them so much that it just makes sense to do business from that point on. And I think it's just good for the marketplace. We can really invest in people. And bonus, like it lowers your ad cost down like crazy. It is super expensive to do. Well, it can be to like go and Facebook ad and test a bunch of stuff. You're always gonna be testing with Facebook ads. It's a whole different level. But to just do cold market straight to like a webinar type thing that's out there, it can get a little costly to get started with it. So we found that this works easy. The ad spend is down. The quality of people is like on point, right? So your main ad cost is going to be going to your cold market. So we were just building the group. We then wanted to qualify and get people really warmed up to them and get to the group at the same time. So we put the whole disruption method. Ultimately, there's a whole code to this, right? The disruption method is a little piece to the code, and we have the code, we've broken it down, we put it into a video series and an ebook, and we've given it away to our cold market. And then our cold market now goes to our group. Are you guys still with me? Are we good?
Yeah, they're totally with you. They're excited. We're going back and forth. The Jedi's talking about the challenge that he built from from our course challenge.
Yay, I love it. Awesome. Okay, good. I want to make sure you guys are all with me.
Hey, Veronica, how are you?
All right, so
excited.
I know this can get confusing. That's why I'm like going slow, because ultimately you'll always have 3 funnels working with you. And if you're thinking like I can't even do one, great. Think of it as like section it cold, warm, hot. Okay? And I don't care what, if you're online, offline, any kind of business, like you will always have those, and you need to be thinking of your messaging to each one of them. Because I tell you what, the people who have been on like who Jedi and Sandra and Clarence, like if we talk to them the same way that we talk to someone who never met us before, they're gonna be like, dude, like,
we don't care,
dude. Right? But we can talk to them in a whole new way because they've gone through our stuff. They know us, right? And that's what you want to do for your clients, is you want to be on that messaging with them so you stay relevant in the relationship. And that's how it starts building up through the process of being able to keep those in your. So I hope that makes sense for you guys. So anyways, this is where you cut your ads cost. I kind of went on a tangent there. So once you get people into your group, this is where you take your challenge. This is like the Launch Your Course program in 5 days that I'm pretty sure everyone in here has gone through, correct? Yes. So if you're not, feel free to go through it. Something you'll want to go through. I think it's very powerful. I've seen a lot of people coming out with some pretty powerful things from this. So once they're in your group, then invite them to your challenge and your webinar, right? Then that's when you want to invite them. Chad, you have you're typing right now, but he's got something about being in a Camry or something that cracks me up, and it's just not quite my style, but.
Yeah, so, there's gurus out there that they just send cold traffic to a webinar, and then the webinar gives them very little information. They just hard sell them on getting on a phone call, saying that it's going to be all value. But when they get on the call, it's not all value. It's all a sales pitch. And it just makes your client feel like dirty. It makes them feel like you just took them to your Camry, like in the back seat of the Camry, right? And so it's just gross. And so this is just a much cleaner, a much building rapport. You're actually building a relationship with somebody. You're making them, you're building that process before. Like if you just found this webinar and you haven't researched us or know anything, you're on a different level, even though you've gotten something from us, right? But if you've gone through our challenge, or you've been part of our group, or you've read our book, you're going to know and like and trust us way, way, way more. Like, Clarence, wouldn't you agree that well, Clarence has met us in real life, so that's the difference. Right?
And he went to meet us in real life. Why? Because we built a relationship with him first. We got that know, like, and trust. You're not just going to go like, oh, I met you on the internet, I'm going to meet you. Like, no. Like,
right.
These people are good people. And Clarence
Were there hors d'oeuvres delicious or what?
We gave him good food. No, I'm just kidding.
We give him good food, so he says nice things about us.
And then they will come. I'm just kidding. So your warm market traffic always comes from your group. Okay, so this is where you invite them to get on the phone with you after your webinar, and the rest is history, so they say, right? So your hot traffic people, Who are they, right? You have 3 messages. Now your hot traffic people, these are the people who went to your webinars. They're looking at all of your content. They just haven't bought yet, okay? So your hot market funnel, this is the finishing funnel. This is like the finishing touch for you to be able to land your high paying clients. So this is just like a screenshot of ours. And then from there you hit this.
Sexy.
Yeah, thank you. And then it goes into an application. Once you fill out the application, there's a calendar. You can set the time for a calendar of what works best for your clients. So can you see how powerful this could be?
So Veronica has had the thing. So thank you for sharing, but you make it sound so easy. So Veronica, the cool thing is these don't have to be actual sales funnels. No. Right? You don't actually have, so Amber, our one client that she signed $138,600 in signed contracts, she never actually had a funnel. She never had a physical funnel. All she had was a calendar link. She had a Facebook community, and we taught her how to build, use her videos and how to do, how to build her community.
Really the positioning.
The positioning, right? All the things to overcome objections, the offer.
Why is this on still? Didn't I turn it off? Sorry, guys.
Nope.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Jedi. I appreciate that. So Jedi's been through a few of our challenges, so he's obviously super warm. But yeah, so Veronica, does that answer your question? Yeah. You don't have to have a real funnel until you can get things rolling and then put things together.
Yeah, don't ever let, if you don't have, don't ever let any of that stop you. You can simply start a community, do a live or whatever, and then have people schedule a call. I mean, whatever you got to do, the funnel, I will say, it's nothing that should ever stop you from getting this all together by any means. And you build it as you go, right? And then you get to optimize as you go. Because having a list will be who knows what could happen. And at least you have your list, right? So you always have your list, which is super important. So that's where building your funnel is good, but it doesn't have to, you don't have to. I hope that helps. Does that help?
Veronica, yes, it does, but I'm still lost with it. You guys are amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome. Well, Veronica, maybe we can jump on the phone after or at some point and see if we can help you out.
Totally. So are you guys enjoying this webinar? Is this good stuff?
Are you guys
I'm having fun.
You guys excited? Woo!
And do you guys think that you could confidently go out and do this, more importantly, really build the trust and rapport with your clients to help them get new high-paying clients? Does that feel like something you guys could confidently go out there and do now after this? All right, so this is what we've covered. All right, we covered the number one thing that you need to be able to leverage to authentically attract your high-paying clients to you, and how you can start creating a movement, right? Key. Create a movement of people. People want to be a part of something, and do it within your niche that feels good to you. Do it authentically for you, right? That's how you're going to really build that momentum. And step 2, that little known secret method that attracts your perfect people to buy your course and join your programs like clockwork without paying a ton for ads. We love it as the disruption method, really separating your market. And then step 3 was leveraging the systems so that you can start running this on autopilot. You make a larger impact and you start having an automated income. So, who here wants to take it to the next level? So let me know in the chat.
Who's ready to take it to the next level? Woo! Say I'm ready.
You're so cute. I love you.
I know, right?
All right, let me get a little.
Born ready.
So much. Born ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Awesome. So, guys, I want to introduce to you the Authentic Client Accelerator program. So the Authentic Client Accelerator is ultimately all about you authentically attracting your perfect high-paying clients so that you can have a bigger impact and a bigger income, right? It's really putting all of this together and giving you the tools and the blueprint strategy to be able to actually do this and implement it, right? So that you can get the highest return at the lowest cost. We want you to be able to go through this and really, when we're saying client accelerator, get clients. I love seeing you guys get clients. So let's hear from a few of our students here. So this is Anthony.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Anthony. I am a personal coach, and I have a community online on Facebook, and I've gotten it to about 400 members just within a few weeks, really quickly, working with Chad and Holly. It's been a phenomenal journey with them. They've been absolutely wonderful. One of the main things that I've really gotten away from working with them and working inside of their group and what they're offering is learning how to message what I have to offer my audience, right? Learning how to package it and message it in just a special type of way, so where I can really target and get to the people that I really want to reach, that I know that I will have the most impact on, right? And everything from A to Z, pretty much. When you start working with Chad and Holly, you get the whole shebang from A to Z. You get your funnels in place, you get your messaging in place. If you come across anything where you feel stuck or you feel sort of like, oh, how do I move forward? How do I keep going? I'm stuck on this part from A to Z. Chad and Holly are a great resource and a great team to coach you and take you to the next level. If you're impact driven in your business, right? If you're an entrepreneur that is focused on not just making money for yourself or doing a good job in making your clients money, but actually creating a lasting impact, right? Where you're empowered based, you're impact based. You want to really change the world and affect it in a massive way. And you know that through your business, that's your vehicle to actually do that. You would be absolutely insane not to work with Chad and Holly. So I'm going to tell you right now to go and start working with them right away, because you're going to start seeing a lot of shifts and a lot of massive changes. And it's beautiful because the entire process is really a growth process too, of you learning how to integrate and do new things with where you're at and then take it to the next level. So with that being said, work with Chad and Holly. They're an amazing team, and you're going to get a ton of value out of it that you wouldn't normally get anywhere else.
So isn't that amazing?
Honestly, that's one of my favorite. Well, I can't. They're all my favorite. I would say that about. Okay, I do say that about everyone. I do say that. I'm like, wait, I say that about everyone. But Anthony is really special because I love what all of them do for people. That's what really gets me and why I'm so passionate about what I do. So Anthony is he's really an intuitive coach. Works with a lot of shadow work and shadow healing and helping people integrate their emotions and really step into their power. His program is very powerful, and it means the world to be able to take programs like this and bring it out to people, because this is what the world needs, right? If we all come together and be our gifts and what we were created to do, that's how we're going to make a difference. So again, all eye-watering, and I know I'm going to start crying after this one because this is Nia and this is my girl.
Hi, I'm a grant writer, and I originally came to Chad. Quiet. Thank you. My children are here. I originally came to Chad and Holly because my husband decided that he didn't want to be married anymore. And I have 2 young children, as you can see. I have a 3-year-old and my little 1-year-old son. And I knew I needed to have a plan, or some sort of plan in place. They immediately recognized in me, of course, my talent, and I've been an expert in writing for some time now, but I just didn't have the confidence to really, pursue it as a full-time career. So being forced in my situation to do something, they've said they were the perfect coaches to have, because, they saw my value and they knew exactly what to do to get me to use those talents for everyone's benefit. So again, I had no program when I came to them. I wasn't even sure what my business was going to be. I had been out of the workforce for a while because I had, my little babies. And, but now they taught me about positioning, so I can now close clients. They were able to get me 27 leads, within the first 2 months of me starting my business. And I can now pretend I've already closed my first grant, which is huge. That's humongous clout for someone who's a grant writer. And now I have a lot of clients.
Program at
they could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. So, yeah, I'm just very thankful for them. And it's been a great, great experience working with them. They're the best, and they love my kids. So if you are a person that doesn't have confidence, but you have talent and you have a lot of challenges, and life, may be, not taking, it may just not be the perfect season right now. They know how to take all of that and make it work for you because they love people and they know how to do systems, and their systems work.
Okay, now I'm all eye watery. So if you guys can see, one thing that I think all of our clients really have, that our programs are not just about helping you guys get clients. The biggest thing that you're going to get is to be able to get clients is confidence. I think that's something that you're really good at, bringing in people.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So who needs help with confidence and would be able to, you feel like you'd be able to attract more clients, you'd be able to get out there more if you believed in yourself? Who is that person? Is that you? Drop in the comments over here. So we said, okay, so Sandra said, yes, impact driven. We got totally amazing. So I was telling them that Anthony got 100 and I think it was 83 people asking for his ebook from one post. Mm-hmm. And Jedi said, wow, that's amazing. It feels like pulling teeth to get people to read my book. Pretty amazing stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, creating a movement of your peoples. Mm-hmm. So let's go over the 6-week masterclass so you guys know exactly what's in the Authentic Client Accelerator. So in week 1, it's all about the getting started. You're going to learn the tools that you need to have
Sandra, reach out.
Have a roadmap directly to get your process built for you. You get started. It's pretty much the roadmap of getting started, right? You'll learn the different types of funnels, how to know what funnel to use and when, kind of break it down super simple. So, I never want tech challenges to be a thing. So week 2, this is the 3 essential funnels for your cold, warm, and hot messages like we talked about. So you're going to learn, we go even deeper on, okay, cold message, what is that? Great. Sounds good. But how can I put that together? Right. So we walk you through step by step.
You'd be here all day if we were trying to teach you that.
Yeah, that is so much more than a webinar. It would be impossible to do, to put all of this in. And this is why it's 6 weeks, so which you can go at your pace. So if you want to get it done in a day, by all means, cheering you on for massive action. In week 3, we're going to talk all about the cold market, right? You're going to learn what a cold market funnel even is, how to implement this to your cold market. You'll go over key strategies to grab attention to your prospects who don't even know that you even exist yet, right? And they're going to get excited to learn even more about you. In week 4, this is the warm market funnels. You'll learn about the messaging to speak to your warm market, and then what funnel you should even use to that, what works best, what doesn't, that kind of thing. In week 5, this is the webinar, right? This is where everyone's right? So we're going to break down the webinar process for you so that you can really have a clear plan. A webinar there is a strategy behind a webinar. It's not just a training. It's not just a video. It's not just put a bunch of slides together and hope for the best. There is a structure and a formula to a webinar, and we're going to show you what that is in week 5. So you'll learn the difference there between an automated versus a live webinar, and you'll know which one to be able to use. So in week 6, this is going to be your hot market funnel. This is specifically for the people that you love, that engage with you, that are so close to pulling the trigger with you. You're going to learn how to wrap up the whole entire process to be able to include your course and upsell them, transition them from online to the phone. And that's where the high ticket sales are made, where you can offer one-on-one or then your group programs. People who just go out there and hey, I'm just going to do one-on-one sessions. There's a leverage is the key here. So that's how a course and stuff would be. Got to go through the challenge to get it done. Mm-hmm. So I want to be super clear though, right? This isn't, as you're seeing all this funnels, blah, this is not for funnel hackers or someone who's super experienced and know-it-all type thing. You don't have to be a tech-savvy nerd for this. This is why we created this for you, to be super simple. right? This is to help you so that you can become a master at it. So you can leverage systems and be able to sell your course and your program over and over and over. Because I'm telling you what, my friends, if you take the time and you learn this, there is no limit to what you're able to do in this life. Like truly, I truly mean that with every body inch cell in my being. When you learn this stuff, you are limitless in what you're able to do, right? So who is this for? This is for affiliate marketers, coaches, consultants.
Who's a coach on here? Who has a small business? Who is affiliate marketing? What do you do? Let me know what you do. Spiritual entrepreneur. Who fits into that?
If you're an intuitive, you're a high performance entrepreneur, maybe you have your own program or course already and you want to tweak it up a bit. Maybe you don't and you want one, right? Ultimately, it would work in any niche. Again, we like to work with the people who are really out there.
Spiritual entrepreneur, awesome.
You tried what you So entrepreneurs in any niche are always welcome. If you have a high ticket program or if you want one, this is for you.
Who has a high ticket program right now that you're currently marketing, and who has something that's kind of lower ticket? Let us know what you got right now.
Or high
and
ticket.
Who's
or
trying to put
one.
something together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me go over this again. What we cover. Actually, I would like to. Would you guys like to see? Like, if we just go in the back off it, like we'll show you the actual course. We'll go in the back and you can see it. Would that be interested for everyone? So in week 1, I'm looking through this. I'm like, there's a few extra things that we keep adding. We're keep adding into this course. This is new content comes in. We're going to be adding content to this on a monthly basis. So this is a huge thing. So do you guys want to see it?
Yeah. So Veronica said yes. Chris said putting together a course. That my focus group members are suggesting I should sell for $2,000 when I'm done. Chad, I said we'll do $49.97 for a 6-week course with a webinar starting Monday. Congratulations. Copy. Then he said copywriting. So who wants to actually see the screen? I know Veronica said yes. Anybody else want to see like what's actually in this course?
Oh, there we go. So you're like, let's do something different. Like, let's go back and show them. Whoa, don't leave meeting. Cancel. So I did that once. I was, while we're going over here. Let's go back. I'll show you guys exactly. That's it. Do you have it open?
Yes, I do.
There it is. So this is the course. And again, we're adding to it. So you guys get, you're going to get the welcome. We are adding more things to this as well. So the 3 funnels in your marketing, we have an extra bonus for you. The cold market, you're going to get your messaging, your funnel, creating your lead magnet, your thank you page, getting your community together, systematizing your group, setting your group up to win, qualifying new members, creating endless content. What do you post? Sustaining and staying consistent. How important is that in your business? Right? The warm market funnel, getting started with your warm market. We're gonna have we have live Q&A replays here. The intro to chatbots. Map out your warm market challenge. Creating your sequence. Using growth tools and chatbots. The webinar funnel.
And again, specifically for Veronica, but for everybody, if you're not technically savvy, there's like a detailed way of doing this with funnels and like things that you can be really like intricate, and then you can have it as a overall like just framework, right? Like we said, Amber, she was an offline coach. And she never used the internet to attract clients. She's never used the internet to actually have her. She said she can't hear us. Can't hear us. 1 second.
Uh-oh. What? Take a shot.
Take a shot.
Zoom, you just have a picture by the pool. Oh, am I on here?
You're good. That's old.
Got it.
Oh,
Can you
sound
guys
fine
hear
here?
me?
Oh, I'm back. Okay, Veronica's back. We're good.
Okay, good.
Take a shot.
We have this, you guys may hear us joking around about this all the time. We don't actually drink, but we drink, like we do this, how many lives or webinars have you gone that has different things? So we have a webinar
If
webinar
there's
game?
technical challenges, you got to take a shot. That's the rule
That's
of
the
the
rule.
drinking game.
All right, so let me go through so you guys really see everything that we have in here, and then we can go through. So the webinar funnel, it's a big funnel for people, right? You want to asking for what they want, creating your offer, the domino effect, developing your epiphany bridge story, constructing your secrets, like how do you know what to put in your webinar, the blueprint of your webinar, implementing your template funnel, because there is templates for all of these funnels. Just for like Veronica, like you don't know where to start, well, you can start with a template. Done it all for you. We're going to explain that here in a little bit. We just kind of plug in your
So
stuff.
I didn't get to finish my thing. We got all technical, whatever. But there, literally, she had no technical experience, no online marketing
Amber.
experience,
Yeah.
no nothing. She went through it broke up with her boyfriend, sold her house, and she wanted to go nomadic. And she using like all of her clients besides one client, and they all fired her because they were scared of like how is she going to end up like dealing with me, because she's all she's done is one-on-one coaching in face-to-face. And she came to us because she was because we're here because we're running because we're how people online blah blah. And so she comes to us, and we ended up doubling her prices. We ended up setting up all of her processes without an actual sales funnel. You don't have to have an actual sales funnel. You just need the foundations, and you need to know what to say in your videos and in your lives, and to overcome objections and to do these things. So we set up this process for her that had nothing to do with it. She's like still to this day doesn't have a sales funnel, and she's like I said, she signed $138,000 in signed contracts in 6 weeks of working with us without a sales funnel.
Yeah.
And so you don't need an actual. So if the technical stuff is
if it's that intimidating for you, then
right, you just figure out the framework around it, understand the strategies and the foundations, and go.
Yeah.
Veronica, does that help?
Yeah, hopefully. So, and it's still important, even, as you see these funnels, like the creating your offer, knowing the domino effect, what that is, developing your epiphany stories, constructing your secrets, and that has nothing to do with the funnel, but that's really putting your offer together and your webinar and your presentation for what it is that you have. So there's, if you don't want anything to do with the funnel, but you still need your offer, and you still need your epiphany bridge stories and what secrets to put in there and what to talk about in your webinar. Those are things that when you have the right, again, it's a formula that when you put it together, it just works. So your hot market message that we go over in this module, it's, what is your hot market message, traffic to your hot market funnel, prospecting from your group, positioning versus the hustle. I am not a hustler, but I love positioning and leverage and building relationships. The 4-step sales process overview. We actually got to change that to the 5-step. We have some bonuses here, and there will be more bonuses by the end of the weekend too that we're going to talk about here in a little bit. So there's advanced CSS scripts that if you do choose the funnel route, you can literally simple copy and paste to put these in, and they will raise your conversions up by 20%. There's some pretty cool things that you can do. How to negotiate like a boss. Chad is super good at negotiating and really speaking your message and being on the phone and speaking with people with confidence, right? That's a huge thing. And being able to negotiate is really an art, and I think that's an art that Chad has really mastered down very well. And he shares with you how to be able to do that in there. We also have the how to increase your lifetime customer value, right? You don't want to just go sell like a book or sell like just one course. There's always the next level. So we're going to share with you how to put the next level into your business. And there's a few more bonuses, like I said, that we're going to go over in just a bit. But I wanted to show you guys, just going to give you a sneak peek of behind the scenes of just a little bit of what you get here. So this is what you get. Right, you get the entire Authentic Client Accelerator. It's 7 modules. It's over 30 plus videos with new content added monthly. You get the templates, the scripts. There's worksheets in there. So you can create the high converting funnels and be able to sell your course and your programs. Right, this is $2,997 value. You guys saw back there, there's a lot of stuff back there. Like we have your GPS to a successful automation course with upsells to be able to your coaching sales automation process. So this is a very step-by-step map for you, so to speak. So you can go, got it, got it, got it, right? So you set up your entire process. It's going to allow you to build relationships on autopilot, allow you to get those course sales, and help you close high-paying clients on the back end. So this is a $497 value. Now, your cold, warm, and hot funnel, as well as your webinar funnel templates, what that means is literally it's a share code. We give you the share codes to the funnels that we've seen work. This is your cold market funnel. We've talked about the 3 types of messaging and things to speak to with your audience. So we give you all of the templates that you can just go in, you literally put in your information. We have it down like your hook, like type how to blank without blank, right? Like it's set up for you guys to just plug in, put your videos, everything is all done for you. So you can literally get this done in maybe 10, 20 minutes, and it could do a lot for your business. Even if it took you just one afternoon to put this together, it could do so much for your business. So we value that at $997. All of the templates or the funnels that we've done, probably a lot more. I've seen some kinks in the webinar, guys. I'm sorry.
It's getting kinky.
Yeah, where is it?
Where's what? Take a shot.
I was just saying, like, there's missing a whole page. Okay, here we go. So you're also going to get, right? You're also going to get, like I said, the advanced CSS scripts. In English terms, what this means is they're really cool copy and paste things that you can put into your funnel, and we'll show you how to do it, that it can raise your opt-in conversions up to 20%. For instance, there's a CSS script in there that you can copy a script, like copy and paste, put it in your funnel, and then it will automatically, it's a little advanced, but it will automatically put in the person's name and their email address. So how many of you know that if you go to a website and your information is already on there, it's like less work for you? Click. Any of you guys ever buy from Amazon? That's why they do it, right? So that's what this script does, just to give you a little taste of what that means. So this is a $497 value for that. So how to increase your lifetime customer value. This is so your business can move up in value and profit while increasing your income and your impact. We shared that with you, and ultimately you always want to be bringing people through a process. You're going to learn you're also going to get how to negotiate high ticket sales like a boss. It's a $997 value that is brought to you by Chad himself. He's amazing at this. So you can confidently get on sales calls, master the art of negotiations, and really without that feeling grimy, slimy, or weirdness at all, right? We also have a private mastermind group called the Quantumpreneurs, and the live monthly Q&A that we have in that group. So you can mastermind, you'll have other people in there as well. You have a positive place to grow and learn, and if you have questions, bring them to us live, and we are going to do our absolute best to get them answered and get you in a right direction from there. Oh, my clicking. Okay, so in total, this is a total value of $8,476. So I want to stop and talk. Actually, let me go big. Go big.
Go big or go home.
Go big. Boom. Here we go. So I want to talk a little bit about disposable income. You guys all know what that is, right? Like that's the stuff that we go shopping with, we get our coffees with. We're gamers around here, so maybe there's an expansion pack or a new game out or whatevs. Like disposable income is that stuff, right? Maybe you go to a gym. I don't even gym is disposable. For some it is, for some it's not. But this is like your play money, so to speak, right? So what would it look like if you took your disposable money that's gonna get spent anyway, and take that and invest it in a skill into your business that you can use literally for the rest of your life, right? I know truly, because I love my coffee, I love my games, I love my free disposable, well, not free income, but I love my disposable income. Ultimately, if we're going to do that, you're going to need a little bit of like something, right? A whole little hand holding, maybe like grab your butt a little bit. So we wanted to give you guys some truly extra stuff to be able to give you that push that's going to help you succeed. So I think you guys are going to love these bonuses. And bonus one, this is the Quantum Launch Kit. So this is a step-by-step launch strategy kit that you can even get on your phone, right? Every step of your launch project is an organized tool. It says fool, but I mean tool. Proof system for your success. So do you want to show them
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you guys want to
Hey,
see
who
the launch
wants
kit?
to see the launch kit? Get excited because this is actually one of the biggest values in this is the launch kit, I believe, because it's a step-by-step process that's going to bring you setting up all your foundations and it's one of the things that was kind of missing. So Veronica's definitely interested, curious.
Awesome. And Jed, I haven't played games in years. Yeah, we don't really watch TV and like the wind down. I said I don't like the hustle. I think when you love yourself and chill and do what you love. So I love to read books. I love to play games. I love to color. I love yoga. He loves jiu-jitsu. We got all sorts of things, and games is one of them. So.
Who
So
else
should we go
wants to
back?
see? Yeah, who
Are we
else
getting
wants to see?
yeses?
Yes, we got yes.
Yes'm.
Yes. Who else wants to see the launch kit and what it's all involved?
Am I still sharing?
No, I don't think you
This one?
are. That's just go to desktop.
Take a shot.
Take a shot.
This is not the desktop that I want, lover.
That is not a desktop you want.
Can you help me?
Yes, of course.
This is not my computer. I have my little laptop that I can go to, and I had everything. I don't know what I did. Oh, look at you.
Trello.
There it is.
There it is.
So we run our entire company. We actually we learned this from multiple places. It really got aligned that this is absolutely the most amazing software ever. Trello is a project management. It can really help you get your life organized. I had if you guys have been following for a while, a lot of brain injuries last year, and Trello helped me get my business together. And then even further, when we invested in our coach and mentor, Mr. Russell Brunson himself, this is exactly, like literally, Russell Brunson all over the place. This is the same system that is used inside of ClickFunnels. This is, if it's not in Trello board, it doesn't get done kind of thing. That's how ClickFunnels rolls with this. And we are literally have implemented the exact system that ClickFunnels uses and Russell Brunson uses in his business to run our business. And what we're going to do in this launch kit is give you this for you to be able to take. Trello is super cool. You get an account. All of this goes into your account. You can then even download the app, and so you have it on your phone. So let me show you what's cool about this. Trello has a bunch of boards, and within boards, these are called lists. So we have a list of your project details, all of the things that you need to get done. And as you get started, you can then move them over, like fill out all the project details. Great, now what? Well, let you know that you got that completed. Construct your community, right? So we go step by step, and inside each of these, just so you see, these are cards. So each one inside of each of these has a card and a step-by-step thing for you to do. I won't go through all of them, but it will bring you through step by step. You can have it on your phone. You can take this and be able to use it as like a framework for your own different kind of lists. We use Trello for so much, and it's transformed our life and our business. So this is the launch kit that is going to help you get very organized. I believe that when you have some sort of organization and planning step by step, you're just that much more. If you don't know where you're going, you're not going to ever get there, right? If you don't know how you're going to get there, or a map. So look at this as like your map, right? So how many of you guys like that? Is that kind of cool?
Yeah, Jedi said that's amazing.
Awesome. So
Wow.
if you only got that, would it be worth it for you guys? So in total, this is what you're going to get with everything. It's the entire Authentic Client Accelerator, which is 7 modules. It's 30 videos. It's got new content added every month. There's templates, there's scripts, there's worksheets. So you can create high converting funnels and sell your course and programs. This is a $2,997 value. We have your GPS to a successful automated course with upsells to coaching, sales, and your automation process, so that you can have a simple step-by-step process to be able to set up your entire process. It's going to allow you to build the relationships on autopilot and get course sales and help you close high-paying clients on the back end. So this is a $497 value. You're going to get all of your cold, warm, and hot markets, as well as your webinar funnel template. So you can plug into what's already working. You don't need the technical skills. It's literally 10, 20 minutes, Saturday afternoon day tops. And we put new templates in there periodically. But you also are going to get the easy plugin advanced CSS scripts. So that's in English terms, those little cool things that can help you raise your conversions up to 20%. So that's a $497 value. You're going to get how to increase your lifetime customer value so your business can move up in value and profit. You're going to get how to negotiate your high ticket sales like a boss, which is a $997 value, so you can confidently get on sales calls and really master the art of negotiations without feeling grimy or slimy or weird. And you're also going to get our private mastermind group with live monthly Q&A calls, so you can mastermind with other entrepreneurs and really have a positive place to learn and have a place to take all of your questions every month. So this is a total value of $7,479. On top of the 6-week self-study accelerator, a community to support you with live Q&A, all of the funnel templates that you need, advanced funnel scripts. We have one more bonus for you, but we have a question for you first. This stuff, are you guys getting value from this?
Who's getting value from this? Let's see it in the comments.
So a lot of guys, you've been on these webinars in the past, right? You get all fired up, like, this is amazing, this is awesome, super excited, and then what happens? Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get a little truth bomb here, but probably nothing for most of you guys, unfortunately, right? So it's sad because we just laid out like exactly how our business is set up to get 10, 20K months and using these exact strategies and how you could do the same things. Like, I'm literally giving you guys all my templates. Take a shot. Just kidding. The reason why this happens is that old habits are hard to break. Like, it takes something to break a habit. So unless you do something right here, right now, the truth is you're going to go back to the grind tomorrow. You're going to be praying for new clients and fall back into the exact same habits. And everything that we did here today for the last hour is going to be completely useless, right? And the only way to break the habit right now is just to invest and do it right now, right? So you have the tools to help you break this and really take your business to the next level. All right, so bonus number 2. We got more for you. But wait, there's more. Okay, this is the Chatbot Automation Blueprint Challenge. We actually took this off of the market. You can no longer get it. We used to give this away. We are not giving this away now. This is only available through the Accelerator program now. Jedi, thank you. You've let us see the light on how helpful this is. Literally, guys, you guys have seen the things about chatbots. You've heard automation and chatbots and right? So how about a chatbot that will actually walk you through to set up yours, right? That's what this does. So you can have a simple step-by-step blueprint that's going to help you set up all of your chatbots, start implementing that into your business, and allow you to bypass all the tech challenges.
So Jedi said that it's easily worth as much as the course.
Perfect.
Just for that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, so in total, let's go over again. I want to be super clear, everything that you guys get. I love clarity. I'm the queen of clarity. So you're going to get the Authentic Client Accelerator program. It's 7 modules. It's 30 videos. We have new content added to it every month. You get the templates, there's scripts, there's workbooks. So you can create the high converting funnels and to be able to sell your course and your programs. You're going to get an entire GPS to a successful automated course with the upsells to coaching, sales, automation process. Like, how does it go from getting a lead magnet to buying a course to upselling them, and like, how does that whole process work? We have the whole thing mapped out for you to be able to implement that into your business. You're also going to get the cold, warm, and the hot, as well as the webinar funnel templates, right? So you can plug into what's already working. You don't need the technical skills. It's 10 minutes, maybe I want to say afternoon tops for the people who really like, kind of thing. So you're also going to get the easy scripts to copy and paste all of your funnels. That's going to raise your opt-in conversions. It's $497 value. Increase your lifetime customer value so your business can move up in value and profit while increasing your income and impact. So it's another $497 value. How to negotiate high ticket deals like a boss with my man. Here, $997 value. He's amazing at this, so you can confidently get on sales calls, master the art of negotiations, no more ever feeling grimy, slimy, or weird. Take all of that out of the equation, we got you. And of course, our private mastermind group with live monthly Q&A calls. So you have a mastermind, you have people that are in it with you, right? And a place that you can get questions answered every single month. So I think it's good stuff, right? So
who's getting value from this? Woo!
So there are two, like, a webinar would be complete without that. I love you. So there are two types of people that come to webinars ultimately, right? You've seen them. Which one are you? Like the Superman, like, rah, I'm going to take action, beast mode on. I'm so doing this. This is freaking amazing. Or the one who's like, okay, I'm here. I'm watching. You got my attention. I'm looking. I'm still in it.
Jedi says beast mode on.
Beast mode on. Yes, good, because I got more for you, right? There's more. But wait, there's more. So your bonus number 3. This is the 5-day challenge template. Guys, the challenge template that you went through probably to get here, we have created a template for you to be able to take for yourself and go use. So you don't have to try to replicate it. I know some of you may have tried to. We're going to give you that template. It's if you've been around or you're looking around and everything that grow your business, challenges have become very popular. They've become because they're very effective, right? That's why they're popular, because they're effective. I think there's something that will not go out of style, because it is, everyone loves a challenge, right? And it's the best way to really build rapport with people. So we're going to give you the challenge template so you can create your own challenge and have the template to be able to plug right into, as well as the chat bot, so you guys can set this all up for yourself. Cool? Right? I know you guys need more than just information, right? We've done, seriously, our very best to put together a package today that's going to totally over-deliver for you. But ultimately, it's on you, right? It's going to come down to 2 things, and you can only have one. It's going to be like staying in your habit of not doing this and coming up with some reason or another of why you can't, and getting stuck in that whatever that is for you. Or that, like, let's do this. Like, I'm ready. I'm tired of getting held back. I'm tired of not doing what I want to do. Like, I'm ready to make this happen for myself, because the people that I'm going to impact need me, right? And I truly, if you're on this webinar at this point, I know I just got faith in you. So recap one last time of everything, right? The entire Client Accelerator program is 7 modules. It's 30 plus videos with new content added, the templates, the scripts, the worksheets, so you can create those high converting funnels and sell your course and programs. As a $297 value. Your GPS to a successful automated course, the upsells, coaching calls, the automation process, so you can have a simple step-by-step blueprint to set up your entire process. You're going to get a cold, warm, and hot, as well as the webinar funnel template packs, so you can plug into what's already working with no technical skills in under 10 minutes or less. Your scripts to copy and paste to up your conversions up to 20%. How to increase your lifetime customer value, so you can set up your business where it's always increasing, so your business can move up in value and profit. You can increase your income and your impact with people. I think that's really important. Each level that you go, you increase the impact that you have with that person. Right, so how to negotiate high-ticket deals like a boss. This is a $997 value, so you can confidently get on sales calls, master the art of negotiations, and not feel all grimy and slimy and icky. Right? And have that private mastermind group, the live monthly Q&A sessions, and really have that mastermind of people to have a positive place to learn and grow from. So you're probably wondering about, what about a guarantee, right? We want to go over everything that you guys possibly, what if, how abouts, what if kind of things. Do you have a guarantee? So we do have a money back guarantee. We do have a little thing. Let me take a drink of water because I'm talking a lot. We do have a guarantee, but we do have a little twist to it, okay? So if the Authentic Client Accelerator doesn't help you set up and create a successful client acquisition process, help you get new prospects, or increase your income within 30 days, we'll refund your money. But I'm going to put a but here, right? And I think you guys may agree that this sounds fair. So our 30-day guarantee works like this. So this clarity right here. If for some reason or another that you decide your purchase wasn't the right decision, just contact our support team. You can show us exactly like that you actually did the work by submitting all of your homework. Because with each thing, there is assignments for you to do. I said this is a step-by-step assignment kind of thing for you to go out and implement. So we're going to review it. We're going to attempt to help you correct any issue that you're having. And if we can't solve the issue, we'll then issue a full refund, right? So we did this ultimately, like the point of it is to give the people to really go in there and try the system. And if it doesn't work, they get their money back. But it wasn't designed to be able to enable people to like, oh, I'm going to take the training and then I'm going to like go get a refund and get my money back. Like, that's not what this is. Okay, so we designed it totally. If it doesn't work, awesome. But we want to see that you actually did put in the work for it to not work, right? So furthermore, if it's clear that your homework is incomplete, you didn't implement it, your refund will be denied. And we'll continue to help you, love you, and support you in every area to help you get results. Excuse me. Does that sound fair to you guys?
Sound fair? Everybody fair?
Excuse me. My throat's getting a lot here. So it's a 6-week self-study program. You get like the roadmap to getting started, the essential funnels for your cold, warm, and your hot systems. In week 3 is your cold market funnels. Week 4 is your warm market funnels. You'll learn about the right messaging to speak to your warm market, what funnels, what works best with them, the webinar funnel, the hot market funnel. You get the full, it's constantly getting, every month we'll have new content with the Q&As. So you get 30 plus videos with new content, the templates, the scripts, the worksheets, the GPS to a successful automated course with upsell to coaching. So you can have that step-by-step blueprint, which is a $497 value. All of your webinar funnel templates, guys, are included in the accelerator, so you can plug into what's already working with no technical skills. You also get the copy and paste to opt your conversions up to 20%. You get your lifetime customer value training. You get how to negotiate high-ticket sales like a boss, and our private group with live and monthly Q&A sessions. You get all of that, right? Plus, you get all of the bonuses, the Quantum Launch Kit that we went over, that step-by-step strategy kit that you can get from your phone, that every step of your launch project is in an organized, foolproof system for your success, right? Your bonus number 2 is the Chatbot Automation Blueprint Challenge. So you can have a simple step-by-step blueprint, set up your chatbots that will allow you to bypass any tech challenges and get your own chatbot set up. This is a $497 value. Oh, and I put the chatbot challenge in there third. So the third template that I have, this is not supposed to be in here, I made a oops thing, is the, the $497, that's not it. So is the 5-day challenge, the funnel challenge. So this was the funnel that I put together. We've templated it for you to be able to, I'm just going to change this now so I don't forget later. Imperfect action. So you get the whole template. It has a upsell, a tripwire in there, your 5-day challenges for you to put in your videos, everything that you need to get your own challenge and everything put together is in this template for you. So super mapped out, super simple. I apologize that this isn't, I don't know what happened, my bad. But I did put a $497 value because if we were to do this ourselves, it would be a lot more than that. So we've done it, right? We've already done the work, and now we're giving you, we've done it, we've tested it, we know it works, and now we're going to give it to you guys. So with everything that you get, this is a combined value of $13,970. Now, let me ask you, seriously, if all of this did was give you a step-by-step system that brings interested, quality people to you, so you could set up your money-making machine on autopilot, would it be worth it, right? Or if it gave you the confidence to be able to launch your course and have a high-paying program and start really living the life that you love, would that be worth it? And finally, if you were to go and sell your course, help you land one high-paying client, that could add up to $18,000 per year in your income, would it be worth it? So I'll go over the classes one last time, just so you guys are clear. The 6 weeks is 6 weeks. It's actually 7 because we're adding some new things with the challenge and the launch kit. So getting started, you'll get all the tools that you need to be able to get started, have the roadmap to direct you through everything, get the GPS of how everything goes. You'll learn about the essential funnels, what funnels are, how to pick them, what messaging to use with each of them, We'll talk about cold market funnels, your lead magnets, what a cold market funnel is, how to implement it. We'll go over the key strategies to be able to grab attention to your prospects, and then some. And we'll also go over week 4 is the warm market funnels. You'll learn about the right messaging to speak to your warm market, the people that know you, they're getting to know you, and what funnels works best with them. We'll go over the webinar funnel in week 5. So we'll break down the webinar process so you can have a clear plan when you're getting your webinar together. So you'll learn the difference ultimately, like when's good for an automated versus a live webinar. How do you know which one to use? What do you put in your webinar? How do you construct your webinar? What secrets do you use for your webinar? How do you put those together? It's all in week 5. In week 6 is your hot market funnel. This is the ones who love you. They engage with you. They are so close to pulling the trigger with you. That it's just going to wrap up your entire process and transition them from online to really being able to work more intimately with you. So you get the modules, the accelerator, the templates, the scripts, the GPS to a successful automated course. It's $497 value, cold, warm, and hot, as well as the webinar funnel template packets, which is a $997 value. Plug-in and advanced CSS scripts to copy and paste and raise those conversions up to $497 value. How to increase your lifetime customer value so your business can move up in profit while increasing your income and your impact, which is a $497 value. How to negotiate high-ticket deals like a boss for $997 value here, so you can confidently get on your sales calls and have a private mastermind group with live monthly Q&A sessions so you can learn and have a place to grow and ask questions. You get all of the bonuses, the Quantum Launch Kit, your strategy kit that can go on your phone, your chatbot automation challenge, and also your 5-day challenge template. So again, I'm not sure why that didn't copy over. Maybe I go through that twice.
Probably.
Jesus.
This
So
is
I know. I'm like, all right, anyways, let's like skip through this because I'm going to roll with my intuition here. So guys, ultimately we had some choices. We could just throw it out there. Here you go, $97, have fun with it. Or we could charge a bit more, sell it to less people, and really be able to get people more support and attention, right? So you can see why this is a good deal at $497. I'm sure you guys can see we've totally mapped out. There's a ton of value here, right? We even thought about offering it like, well, let's go for like $1,997. And honestly, I think we easily could with everything that we're giving you. However, we seriously don't want anything to stop you from getting access to this. So we decided that if we're going to reduce the price any lower than $2,000, we got to make sure that this is right for everyone, meaning like you, me, Chad, like this is just a good fit all around for everybody. Like we've totally learned that creating a business that you love is about working with the people that light you up, right? We've worked with people that lit us up and got us excited and the people that didn't. And I tell you what, every time it's the people that light me up that I like, that's what I want for everyone. Okay, so we created a process to make sure that if you're going to reduce if we're going to reduce the price for you, that you're someone that like we're excited to work with and that you're excited to work with us, right? That's fair enough. I'm sure you can understand. So what we want you to do now is schedule a call with us and let's get on the phone. Let's like we want to hear about what you got going on and see if this is really a good fit for you. So you can schedule that call. It's chadandholly.com. Schedule a call. It's time to breathe, everybody.
deep breath.
Wow, you guys are amazing for being here. I just want to like really acknowledge you guys for being here. So I really like schedule a call. I will show you guys real quick what that looks like. Holly and Chad schedule a call. Where's it at?
Would be, are you in a power?
One of these. Here we go.
Oh.
So this is what it looks like. If you go to chadandholly.com/schedule a call, and if you could put it, maybe Chad's going to put it into the chat there that you can get.
Could you put it over there and then I'll. Thank you, Jedi. I appreciate that.
Got it. So here, once you click here, so this is Nia again. I was the type that always said it's not about the money, it's about using my gifts for good. And I felt I had to give the farm away in order to help, and I hated talking about prices. Now, because I understand positioning, I'm attracting my ideal clients hungry for exactly what I'm offering. I actually look forward to traffic calls. Be authentic, have stories to combat myths, speak it, build a relationship, and they will pay. As I think back to this journey of having to start this business, out of necessity because my husband abandoned me, and I had to think about our future for me and my 2 small ones. Everything has happened so fast. Your systems have worked too well, LOL. I have 3 potential clients clamoring for my 10th client opening, and I'll have to triple my prices because I'm in demand now. I know other grant writers that only take 1 client at a time and do this as a side business. I can't believe I'm able to do 5x that and have 9 viable clients now, all potentially worth $100K. I've never been busier. I've never looked forward to working so much. I'm doing it. I have my own business. Thank you for helping me overcome what I never could have imagined I'd be comfortable doing. I love y'all, and may God continue to bless you so you have to continue. So all you have to worry about is blessing others. I love that. So all you have to do here, you can read and watch over more testimonials and things. You'll click this button here. There's just a short application so we can know a little bit about you as we get on the phone. And then after that, just schedule a call in the time that works best for you. Right, so that's how we're going to roll this time. We're going to do something a little bit different because we're just really adamant about working with the people that really light us up and the people that are really out making a difference and the ones who are really committed to making this work. And I know that if you're here, this is you, right? So the difference between now and later is what we talked about. The difference between now and later is what are you willing to break and what are you willing to do and make happen? Right, this is a call. It's a conversation. That's it. No more, no less. Right, so if you're still here, we promised you that for the Sell Without Selling training. So if you're stuck around, I really want to honor you and thank you so much. I really appreciate you. We promised to be able to give that to you guys. So I'm going to actually have you reach out to Chad because I believe there's something going on with my Facebook at the moment. So grab that reach out to Chad. He can get you that training as we get my Facebook worked out. But ultimately, this training is going to help you construct your conversations so that your prospects can sell themselves. So just for sticking around for that, we want to really honor you by giving you that. So for those of you who booked the call right now, right, if you go to, you put the thing,
Yep,
chadandholly.com, schedule a call. Excuse me. For those who booked their call right now and are accepted into the Authentic Client Accelerator, you're going to receive a 1-hour one-on-one, well, it's actually 2-on-1, like 2-on-1 consultation with both of us. Clients have paid up to $1,000 for this call alone. This is not like a discovery call. This is a consultation about your personal business and your next steps and getting your offer and call out. Clients have paid up to $1,000 just for this call alone. So we are only doing this for 10 spots per week and then they're gone, right? So just wanted to, they do fill up fast. And that is what we do for the people who are just like, yes, I'm ready, let's do this. And we like rewarding people who take action. So if you book your call right now, we're going to include a special Facebook client attraction kit. So you can turn your Facebook into a client magnet machine. Now what this is this is very similar to the launch kit in Trello. However, instead of your whole launch, this is specifically for setting up your Facebook to be able to attract clients to you. So just for booking the call, getting on the call, we want to honor you for taking action and taking that leap forward and getting on the phone with us by giving you the Facebook client attraction kit for you. Does that sound good?
Yeah, so isn't that exciting? It's basically turning your Facebook. That's one of the biggest things I see with impact-driven entrepreneurs, spiritual entrepreneurs, all those type of people, is they have no idea how to set up their Facebook to attract clients. And so we are going to break down all of that step by step, what you should do with your, not to shut on you, but to kind of guide you to what works best for us into attracting clients.
Totally. So chadandholly.com/schedule a call. And if you still have questions after everything we've covered, no problem.
Book a call.
Book a call, and we'll get all those questions answered for you. We so value and honor you and what it is that you're up to in this world. You have this gift and this passion in you for a reason. So go out there and let's do this. And together, I believe that we can make major transformations in this life. So I love you, I honor you, and I look forward to speaking to you. So go to chadandholly.com, schedule your call, and we will talk to you.
Bye.
Bye.